What if we lived on half Earth and half Jupiter? Imagine waking up one morning and the world is completely different. What if the Earth we know suddenly became a strange new planet, half familiar and half bizarre? What if the ground beneath our feet felt like walking on both solid ground and endless swirling clouds? Today, let's dive into a mind-bending scenario. What if Earth became half Earth and half Jupiter? How would life unfold on this peculiar planet? First, let's dissect how such a transformation would even occur. Picture Earth being sliced cleanly through its center along the equator, forming two halves. One half remains our home, unchanged, just as we know it. Yet the other half is replaced with an exact replica of the colossal gas giant Jupiter. But hold on, don't jump to conclusions. Such a drastic planetary makeover isn't physically possible. It's purely a mental exercise. A way to spark our curiosity and test the boundaries of our imagination, so let's play along. The question is, could we truly live comfortably on a planet that's half Earth and half Jupiter? Or would such an existence be fraught with challenges so immense they'd render it unlivable for humans? Well, let's start with something fundamental: gravity. How would it differ between the Earth side and the Jupiter side? Gravity on Earth is approximately 9.8 meters per second squared. It's a force we experience daily, keeping us grounded and giving weight to objects. Now let's turn our attention to Jupiter. This massive gas giant is over 300 times more massive than Earth. Its gravitational pull is equally substantial, roughly 24.79 meters per second squared. That's more than twice the Earth's gravity. Now imagine standing on the boundary between these two hemispheres. On the Earth side, you'd feel the gentle pull we're accustomed to. As you step towards the Jupiter side, however, gravity would begin to increase steadily. Walking would feel like a challenging workout. The further you ventured into the Jovian side, the heavier you'd feel until eventually you'd be utterly crushed under the intense pressure. The atmosphere on Jupiter is dramatically different from Earth's. It's primarily composed of hydrogen and helium with trace amounts of methane, ammonia, and water vapor. There's no oxygen for us to breathe, and the atmosphere is thick, dense, and extremely cold. In contrast, Earth's atmosphere is perfectly balanced for human life. It's rich in oxygen, and the pressure and temperature are ideal for sustaining life as we know it. Furthermore, Jupiter's atmosphere is turbulent and chaotic. It's marked by violent storms and high winds that could easily rip apart any spacecraft or structure that dares venture too close. In fact, Jupiter's most famous feature, the Great Red Spot, is a massive storm that has been raging for hundreds of years. On the other hand, Earth's atmosphere, while prone to hurricanes and typhoons, is relatively stable compared to its Jovian counterpart. But what about the weather on a planet that's half Earth and half Jupiter? As we mentioned earlier, Jupiter experiences extreme weather conditions. Temperatures plummet to unimaginable lows of about 145 degrees Celsius. In contrast, Earth experiences a wide range of temperatures, but generally maintains a habitable climate ranging from frigid tundras to cozy Mediterranean climates. Imagine standing at the border between these two hemispheres. You'd be met with a raging wall of wind and rain, marking the boundary between the two vastly different climates. It would be a constant battle against the elements. On the Earth's side, you might find relief from the heavy gravity. However, it would be short-lived. The constant threat of extreme weather would always loom. Navigating this planet would be a perilous journey. Days and nights would be dramatically different on each side of the planet. On Earth, a typical day lasts 24 hours, while on Jupiter, a day is significantly shorter, lasting approximately 9.5 hours. This difference in rotation would result in some unique challenges. If the planet retained its Earth-like rotation speed, those on the Jupiter side would experience perpetual daylight for 9.5 hours every day. After that, darkness would fall for 14.5 hours. This dramatic shift in day and night cycles would disrupt biological rhythms and make maintaining a consistent sleep schedule nearly impossible. Magnetic fields play a crucial role in protecting planets from harmful solar winds. Jupiter has an incredibly powerful magnetic field, which is a testament to its colossal size and immense gravitational pull. This magnetic field is so strong that it extends millions of kilometers into space. In contrast, Earth's magnetic field, while vital for our survival, is relatively weak. It's estimated to be about 20,000 times weaker than Jupiter's. If our hypothetical planet maintained Jupiter's magnetic field strength, it would be both a blessing and a curse. On one hand, it would shield us from harmful cosmic radiation. On the other hand, it would pose a significant threat to any spacecraft attempting to orbit or land on the planet. Living on a planet that's half Earth and half Jupiter would undeniably be an extraordinary experience. But it wouldn't be without its challenges. Here are some key considerations that would shape life on this unique planet. Firstly, habitation would likely be confined to the Earth side. The Jupiter side would be largely off-limits due to its harsh environment. Even venturing to the border between the two hemispheres would require special equipment. Secondly, the differences in gravity between the two sides would be a constant challenge. While humans could probably survive on the Earth side, adapting to the much stronger gravity on the Jupiter side might be a possibility through genetic engineering or technological assistance. But the atmosphere on the Jupiter side would make prolonged stays impossible. Specialized airtight habitats or pressurized suits would be essential for any exploration missions. Thirdly, the drastic changes in weather would necessitate robust shelters and advanced climate control systems. Living on the borderline between the two hemispheres would feel like surviving in a perpetual natural disaster zone. Finally, the unusual day-night cycle would disrupt our biological rhythms and require significant lifestyle adjustments. It would push us to develop new technologies and perhaps even alter our perception of time. In conclusion, living on a planet that's half Earth and half Jupiter is an intriguing concept, but it's more a product of imagination than reality. The stark contrast between the two planets poses significant challenges that make it highly unlikely for humans to thrive in such an environment. Yet, it offers a fantastic opportunity for exploring the boundaries of our adaptability and the wonders of our universe. Maybe in some distant corner of the cosmos, a planet like this exists. But for now, it remains a fascinating thought experiment, reminding us of the unique conditions that make Earth such a special place for life to flourish. So what do you think? Could humans truly survive on a planet that's half Earth and half Jupiter? Or is such an existence just too fantastical to be plausible? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like and share this video if you enjoyed it. Thanks for joining us on this journey through the realms of science and imagination. Keep asking questions, keep exploring, and who knows, you might just unravel the secrets of the universe one day. Until then, stay curious and keep dreaming big.